picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's away we go then. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Corner it is. Chance! That's a half-decent try. Receives it in a good shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Gaia. Pepelu. Gaia. Pepelu. Diego Lopez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Here's a chance! Could be danger here. Can he deliver? And here's Valverde. Valverde. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Lopez. Javi Guerra. Courtois gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted. Pepelu. Gaia. Moved on forwards. Rodrigo. Pepelu. Diego Lopez. Javi Guerra. That's really well manoeuvred. Thierry Correa. Santa Maria. Thierry Correa. And it's played forward. Rodrigo, and here's Mbappe!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Javi Guerra, that's a little off target. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Javi Guerra. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde, Vinicius Junior. Muscular approach does pay off here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Santa Maria. Tarrega, nicely aimed pass. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, that's a delicate pass. Pepelu. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pepelu. Lobbed in behind. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold, forwards and with intent. Mbappe, and he's certainly onside here. They've played it short, and it's Tchouaméni. Valverde, and here's Mbappe. And the finish! And another try! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Lopez. Lopez! Plenty waiting in the middle. Jose Gaya has it out wide and in space. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Mbappe, oh, good spread. And they can counter here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Correa shifted upfield, is onto it in a flash. And here's Mbappe, Rodrigo, Dimitrievski gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Valverde. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Javi Guerra. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Chouameni, great defending, strong and determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior chips it through. Tarega gets rid without sophistication. Referee's given a throw. Valverde, and he whips it in. Cleared without complication. Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the right. Vinicius Junior. Diego Lopez. Oh, a delicate chip through. Deftly away. Jose Gaya is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camavinga looks to get on the end of this. And it's Pepelu. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Rudiger, early ball out from the back. Mbappe. Out to the right. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Camavinga. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Camavinga. Caresses it through. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Camavinga, and he shoots! And he's following up! Goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
No way through there. Chouameni. Thierry Correa. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold, Camavinga, Chouameni, Vinicius Junior, he's had a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Valverde. Javi Guerra. Great defending, strong and determined. Lopez. He can run. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That could spell, and the shot!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking here to chip it through. It's anyone's ball now. And they've got rid. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. A chance to play it in. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, that's nice. And that has sent him sprawling. That's going to go a long way. And it's Javi Guerra. Chouameni. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Gets good distance on it. Now it's Lopez. Gaia. Lopez. That's really well cleared. Santa Maria. Proves too strong. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tarega, aim forwards. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pepelu. Rodrigo. Rodrigo going full steam down the flank. Tries a deft little ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Thierry Correa. Correa, gently done. Valverde. Javi Guerra, shifted upfield. Pepelu. It's come to nothing. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tarega. Lopez. Gaia. Jose Gaia forwards and with intent. Rudiger. Valverde. And it's Valverde. So who's he picking out? And it's played in. And that's the keeper's ball. And he thumps it clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rodrigo. Valverde. Vinicius Junior succumbs to the pressure. Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gets a good foot in there. Gaia. Nice looking ball. Now it's Santa Maria. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead.
That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Camavinga. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Pepelu. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dimitrievski sends that a long way. Pepelu have it back and can go again. Vinicius Junior. Moved on forwards. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vinicius Junior. Cuts out the pass.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. That's a throw. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo has it in a wide position. And he's cut it out. Pepelu. Diego Lopez. Gaia. Javi Guerra. Gaia. Jose Gaia looking up to see who wants it. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Guerra. Great chance! Chouameni getting this one clear. Now it's Lopez. That's tidy. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away. Lopez is fouled. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. Ball is over the line. Santa Maria. That's very neat. Shot a goal! Camavinga. Lopez does really well to win the ball there. And it's Javi Guerra. Lopez. Vinicius Junior. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Gets it away. Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course. Still just a single goal between the sides. Pepelu wins the duel this time. Gaia. Lopez. He is just caressing the ball. Javi Guerra. Out to the left it goes. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Time to deliver. Lopez. Courtois getting this one clear. Decent progress down the left. It's run loose here. Camavinga, no, again there's no way through. Valverde. Over to the left. And it's Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. Diego Lopez. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's played forward. Rudiger attempts a clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. Pepelu. Thierry Correa. Correa shifted upfield. Eder Militao. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So here comes the substitution. Thierry Correa. Santa Maria. Pepelu. Javi Guerra. Gaia. Lopez. Proves too strong. Alexander-Arnold. Aim forwards. Rodrigo. Hugo Duro. Hugo Duro played out towards the right wing. Oh, good ball! Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Eder Militao, gently done. Valverde. Rudiger. Pepelu. Oh, it's come loose.
And it's Pepelu.
And the shot!
Pepelu usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
And here's Valverde. Vinicius Junior.
Javi Guerra.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Now it's Duro. Hugo Duro played out to the left flank. Lovely feet.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, and that's aimed into the middle.
Diego Lopez.
Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Danchuma. Now it's Duro. That is a great pick out. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Can he finish? He scored! And this is getting better and better. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Lopez. Lopez stood his ground strongly.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Eder Militao. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And here's Mbappe. Camavinga.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Rudiger.
Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Eder Militao.
Forwards and with intent.
Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Shot, surely! And it's played forward. Valverde, forwards and with intent.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Ambitious ball here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold.
Camavinga. Eder Militao.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight.
And here's Mbappe.
And he's away.
And here's Rodrigo.
Jose Gaya did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That pass has been well intercepted.
Camavinga. Ugoduro.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Rudiger. Tchouaméni.
And he's managed to get free. And he welcomes it in. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Danchuma. Decent chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Thierry Correa.
Danchuma. Now is this the final assault? Oh, that's neat. And the counter is on.
Eder Militao. Goulet. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo.
Mbappe. Rodrigo. Vinicius. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pepeli. Javi Guerra.
That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior.
Danjuma.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Eder Militao. Bellingham.
Rodrigo. That's a cute ball. That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe. He's onside.
Jose Gaya defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Javi Guerra.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Danjuma does really well to win the ball there.
Danjuma.
Now it's Santa Maria. Plenty to aim at here. Chouameni shifted upfield. Goulet. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold, aim forwards, and it's played in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side through their quality.